Good morning, everyone. A warm welcome to the Wisdom Waves Transform Your Life and Transform Your World. Today's is going to be a fantastic chat because we are diving into a deep topic that is the stress management. Before we delve into the heart of our conversations, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Harisree Vaishnavi, a chartered accountant turned into holistic life coach and peak performance coach, and I am an author of The Secrets to Live a Stress-Free Life. And I am absolutely thrilled about today's episode as we have the privilege of engaging in a conversation with an extraordinary mind coach. What truly sets her apart and what I deeply admire is her unwavering commitment and dedication towards her work. She is not just a coach, and she is a holistic healer, an assistant professor for computer science, an accomplished author, a mother, and very dear friend of mine. Her vision is to have a world where everyone lives a life to the fullest by realizing their full potential through self-awareness and self-mastery. She is on a mission to help millions of people, and she is already mentored over 150 plus students. She dishes out some of the fantastic topics every month on a variety of mind-blowing topics. Be sure to check out her profile later. Please join me in extending warm welcome to the incredible Kiran Prajapati, a mind coach, and she is ready to share her knowledge which she has amazed throughout her journey. Yeah. Hi,
Good morning.
Kiran. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much in Wisdom Waves.
Good morning.
Thank you so much.
You're able to hear me?
Yes, it's fine. It's absolutely fine. Guys, can you hear us? Just comment down in the, it's like we are live now.
Good morning, everyone.
Yeah, thank you so much, Kiran, for being part of this with the Wisdom Waves Lives, where we are discussing about the most wanted topic nowadays. Yeah, that is the stress.
Yes,
So,
definitely.
Yeah, so let me start asking you a question. What is the meaning of stress?
Stress may mean differently, but actually, yeah, we usually tend up seeing people and saying that, oh, I am stressed, I am stressed. But why you feel stressed, right? Actually, you can say that it is a kind of gap that get created when you are expecting something and in reality something different is happening. Say for example, like if I wanted to reach my office at 8 o'clock in the morning, but due to some reasons I get late, my expectation was to reach at 8 a.m. but something happened at home, I got up late or due to any reason, and I know that now I'm going to reach at 9 o'clock. So that is going to create a stress in the moment for me. Okay, so I was expecting 8 a.m., but in reality, I'm going to reach at 9 a.m. That is going to give me stress. So everyone needs to understand that this stress is a present phenomenon. It happens in present. And if you're not handling this stress, you are actually carrying that stress along with you. Say you were stressed at home due to some reason, yes, and if you have not dealt with it, you will carry that stress in your mind, in your brain, in your body to the work, and there you would not be able to be productive, not be able to perform well, and same that stress you are again going to come and carry back to the home. It's very important to deal with stress, and it's a kind of emotional uneasiness, emotional uneasiness. So that needs to be addressed. And I really wonder of saying that stress-free life. I mean, really, can we all live a stress-free life? And about like stress management. Okay, our topic got like stress management, but actually think now, what do we manage? We try to always manage whatever things are important for us. Like if we talk time is very important to all of us, and we often talk of time management. And if we say stress management, stress is now not important to us. We need to deal with it. We need to manage it. But when we say we have to say not manage, I would say handle it, deal with it, or eliminate it. When we say I want to manage my stress, it means that oh God, stress has become a very important part of your life. You are carrying it daily. So that is what.
Yeah, actually,
Just understand that there is a gap between what you were expecting and what is happening in reality. So that is causing stress in the moment for you.
Yeah, absolutely true. Because nowadays, what's happening is like stress is become like a part of everyone's life. As you said, actually, everyone is carrying throughout the day. Morning, one thing is happening, but they are not leaving it. They are carrying throughout the day to the office, to their home, to their friends, to their even the family, to the kids especially. It's like
Yes.
they vent out their emotions, and
Mhm.
after that, it's like they feel like why my relationships are like that. Why? Because it's like they are not able to deal with it properly.
Of course, what happens is when you are being stressful, you are not being stressful. You are actually ending up affecting your professional life, be it your career, be it your business, be it your finances. You affect your personal growth, personal life. Like you actually start self-doubting. Your behavior suddenly changes. You may be feeling very much frustrated, angry in the moment for no simple reasons. It affects your health. Very important. You need to get to know that if you are being stressful, really, guys, you're affecting your health a lot. It actually affects the spiritual life also. Like you're not able to connect to the divine, you're not able to trust the divine because you are in so much stress situation. Actually, your entire energy is getting drained by being stressed. So you will not get motivated to do any good things. Maybe I can say stay happy to a stressful person. They'll say, Tata, bye bye, you go off now. I can't be happy, I'm stressed. So that affects us.
Yeah. When it comes to the health, like how it affects our health, like what are the signs and symptoms of the stress?
Acha, so talking about signs and symptoms, see, stress you can just think that they are acute and chronic. So acute is situational based. Just like I gave you an example that if I wanted to reach at 8 a.m. to the office and I am going to be reaching at 9 a.m. So that is the situational stress. So when I reach at 9 a.m., something I have to listen, or maybe I am just lucky enough that day not to get scolded. So that was situation based. It came with the situation. It went with the situation. So that kind of stress, it's okay. But we have another which is chronic stress. Over that time, it goes on building. It is affecting your body. It is affecting your emotions. It is affecting your behavior. Say, for example, when I talk that you're being stressful and it is affecting your body, that stress you can feel around your neck region, around your shoulders, because I have recently came out of very stressful situation and I have experienced all of this, like pain in neck, on shoulders, joints pain. Yes, heaviness at heart. In the chest area, you feel heaviness. So maybe
Yeah.
you're going through some stressful situation. Emotional, like your ego is very much fragile. You would get frustrated easily and you would have mood swings for no reason, for small reasons. You would just hyper up. Yes, so these are the things that happens. Some people, when being stressed, they do overeating. They may go lazy. They know that this is the very important thing that they need to do, but they're not able to do because they are under stress. Their psychology, their physiology is not supporting them. Yeah. So even if you don't, don't keep on continuing whatever good habits you have during the stressful time. Like when I was in stress in two months back, I had some situation, was feeling very stressful. Like gratitude, that was a basic practice that I used to do every day. But suddenly I stopped doing it because I don't want to do it. And then I realized, no, something is there, I need to handle it. And
Yes.
just got it handled. By being aware, by knowing all the stuffs, would help myself.
Exactly. It's like awareness is very important for this.
Yeah.
And I do know there are some people like emotional eaters. Like whenever they feel down, like emotionally low and all, it's like they eat and mostly like a salty and the junk food.
Yes.
And they again gain weight and again they feel like it's like why I am gaining
Yeah,
weight. The mind
they
always
start
under
feeling
stress.
guilty. They start feeling guilty. They start sabotaging themselves. So
Yeah.
this happens.
Exactly. And sometimes it's like when the stress converts into like chronic stress, the immunity system will be affected, and it's like you will get
Of course.
attached to the cold and flu very often actually.
Mhm.
Cold, flu.
It affects your immunity systems because you when you are in a stressful situation, that stress response mechanism gets activated in you. There is adrenal secretion that happens. There's cortisol secretion that happens. And if all these things are happening and you're not dealing with it, you are actually developing the psychosomatic diseases, you can say, the diseases that are created by mind. And you need to handle them. That's the reason why we see now there are a lot of people who are facing anxiety issues, sleeping issues, diabetes, cancer. So these are slowly, gradually going on within them because they are unaware. They don't know that these are not what things to be ignored. They are to be handled and dealt with.
Exactly. It's like many times when it converts into like autoimmune disorders also.
Yes.
It's like 80% of women is actually dealing with the autoimmune disorders.
Yeah.
They have
Yeah,
this arthritis, like gut issues, like rheumatoid arthritis. These are like very big problems, like you are facing it. But you are not able to handle it properly. The stress is coming somewhere in you, maybe in your relationships or maybe with your health, and you are showing in your work, your productivity is reduced, performance is reduced. You feel like I'm not getting the like enough money or enough worth, enough value, whatever I have. Because the problem is like whenever you are in stress, you are actually your prefrontal cortex, like your logical mind, stops thinking, stops doing the work, whatever it is doing. So you take the decisions based on emotions mostly, not on a rational thinking basis. You take like, okay, I feel it, okay, I do it. It's like you become angry, irritation, frustrations, everything opens up here actually. Many people are going through this. So throughout your experience, what could be the best method and the simple method which you can suggest our audience to follow? Because it's like we are having very busy lives and we want to deal with it. So what are all the things which you can tell us, like which you can help us?
I will take this topic and it may take about 5 to 10 minutes to explain you all this.
Sure.
And if you get this, really guys, you have got a very big Brahmastra in today's live session, I would say. So the thing is CTC. I'll call it a CTC formula. The first one is calm your mind. The second one is think about the situation. And the third one is taking charge. So C for charge, taking charge. Okay. Now what about calming your mind? See, when you are in a stressful situation, of course you won't be able to see any solutions out there. You would feel easily frustrated. But when you are with a calm mind, even there is chaos in life, still you will be able to get your answers, solutions, maybe through a friend, through universe, or through some certain messages. Okay. So how to calm your mind? The very important thing to calm your mind is breathing. See, breathing we are doing on an autopilot mode. Unconsciously it happens. But when you just get conscious about how I am breathing, have you observed yourself when you are in the stressful situation? What is your breathing pattern? Majority of people actually don't pay attention to that. Okay, just observe your breathing. I'll share one technique with you here how you can calm your mind. Just sit down, relax, and do box breathing. Box breathing means at the count of 4, I am going to inhale. For the count of 4, I am going to inhale. For the count of 4, I am going to hold my breath. For the count of 4, I am going to exhale. And for the count of 4, again, I am going to hold my breath. So it's like inhale 4 seconds, 4 count, hold for 4 count, exhale for 4 count, and again hold for 4 count. So if I want to show you a demo, do this and it is surely going to calm your mind. So it begins like this. I'm just going to start inhaling. That is how you do box breathing, a square breathing method also you can say. Repeat it 4 to 5 times and you will feel calm. In a stressful situation, you're feeling stressed, calm yourself first of all. The next is think about the situation. So whatever your stressful situation is, see it can have two kind of pattern I would say, okay? Any situation is X and you are making it 10X. That is usually we end up doing, If there is one negative thought, oh God, the chain of negative thoughts are going to flush to your mind in such a way that you are just going to build a very, what you can say, saddening story around it. So just think in such situation. Is it X and am I making 10x, 20x, 50x, or 100x? Am I intensifying that stressful situation? Because later we do what, we go through certain situation, we are being so much stressed, and after the situation has went off, we thought it was not that much stressful. I was overthinking. I was being so much negative at the background, right? We tend to say that, right? So just analyze this. And second thing is check what is under your control and what is not under your control. So what is the controllable part and what is the uncontrollable part? So you actually don't have to worry about the uncontrollable part there itself. That gets eliminated on the side, right? And start thinking and working upon what is controllable to you, what you can do. So that is about the thinking part. Just and all this thing comes with awareness, guys. I say that's why being aware in today's world is so much important. Yes. So that is about thinking the situation. The third is charging up yourself. You have to take the charge. No one is going to help you out. They are going to say maybe few good sentences to you. But actually, at the end, you only have to do this, right? You have to take the charge. So how you can do it? See, you can ask yourself, what can I do in this situation? Okay, what can I do in this situation? You can introspect yourself, and while introspecting, there are again four things I would like to mention. First of all, the people are not aware, means they don't know what they want to do. The second is they operate in a denial mode, which means that they know that what they want to do, but still they are not doing. They don't want to come out of that comfort zone. That is the second category. And third category of people are like not vocal. They're not able to speak up. They think that if I ask someone for help, what they are going to think. This is the biggest disease we Indians usually have. Like what they are going to think of myself. Oh God, I can't speak about this to anyone. That is the third category of people. And fourth are like lack of clarity. Imagine now when you have so much of chaos in your mind, from where the clarity is going to come. And if clarity is not coming, you're not going to be able to make better decisions, better choices in your life. And if you're not able to make good choices, better choices, how your life experience will be actually good, and how eventually your quality of life would turn good, right? So it is very important to just take care of this chaotic mind, calm it, right? Calm it by breathing technique. It's very simple that this is the breathing technique. But again, simple things are not common, you can say. It's simple, profound, but not common. Even after knowing, I don't know how many of our audience are actually going to start doing this, right? So there are these four kind of people. So you have to introspect, like in what category I like. Do I lack awareness about the situation, or I am operating in the denial mode, or I'm not free enough to speak to someone for help, or I'm not having clarity. Once you start introspecting, you can just check out what resources you have around you. What is the kind of environment that you are having around you? See, if you are experiencing a stressful life right now, it is because you are going or experiencing a chain of stressful experiences. So you need to reflect upon that experience, right? You need to reflect upon experience. Just imagine na, ki at morning I am getting late for my office, a stressful situation. Again, I go to the office, I'm scolded by my boss. I thought my boss is not going to scold me, but unexpectedly he scolded me. Again, a stressful situation. And maybe some project, some presentation needs to be prepared in within 2 hours. The boss is already in an angry mode. He says, prepare it in the 2 hours, don't give me tomorrow. Give it today itself before leaving for home. Again, a stressful hours the entire day. You were stressed during the entire day. You came home, you scolded upon your family members. They got in turn angry with you. Again, a stressful situation. Have you seen like how you kept on attracting those stressful experiences? So if you're feeling that you are stressed, just check up on the experiences that you are having in your life and do the CTC, calming your mind, thinking about the situation, whether it is X, 10X, or whether I can control or not control, and then take the charge. You yourself can help yourself.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Kiran. This is actually this CTC techniques is everybody need nowadays because we actually intensifies like whatever the situation we have, we actually sees like this much big, and we are intensifies those things, and we keep on talking those negative things to ourselves as well and to the
Right.
other persons, and we blame others actually.
Hmm.
Sometimes it's like we blame to the other people, our situations, our family members. Some people will go to God also. It's like, why me? Why are you doing this to me, God?
Right.
These kind of things is actually happening
Hmm.
nowadays. It's a lot of,
Hmm.
and CTC is actually very helpful
So,
for them.
I would like to add here, Harishree. So, if someone wants to make a change, they need to accept that you are responsible for whatever is happening with you. Stop that blaming attitude. I mean, like, don't blame, yaar. They are humans. They may be doing something because of unawareness, anything. What you can do is what is with your hand, take charge of it. Think, na, ki, I am responsible for this particular situation. Let me check what I can do to make it better, to get to a
Yes.
better state. That is what the people need to do. I would tell my personal experience that when I usually in a day, within 2 to 3 hours, I ask myself one question: how am I feeling now? Am I in the happy zone? Am I feeling stressed? Or is something bothering me? Am I in the angry mood? So if the answer comes like, oh, I'm feeling stressed. Okay, what is making me feeling stressed? Is it my professional work, a personal work, or I want to post a reel on Instagram? That's the reason I have not written the script and I'm getting stressed about it. Or someone said me something which was unexpected and that is causing me stress. I ask question, and that is the very best way to know yourself and handle up your situations. People always
Exactly.
tend to look for answers outside. The answers are not outside. You sit with a calm mind and you're going to get the answers from within. So I
Yes.
ask myself, like, what is making me stressed? Okay, this thing is making me stressed. What can I do about it now? What steps I need to take to just come. So again, CTC, calm my mind by breathing, think whether I am over exaggerating the statement, situation, or is it in my control or not in my control, and then actually taking the steps, taking the charge. So this thing has
Exactly.
very simple technique, but you say na simple things are not common. Yes,
Actually,
that's there.
simple things are very difficult to follow nowadays because it's like people feel like it's very simple, but you need to take at least like 5 to 10 minutes for yourself in a day.
Yeah,
That's like sit with yourself, and whatever you are feeling, just at least like write it down so that like if the thoughts are in your mind, it will be always clumsy. You have to write it down so that like you can get a clarity,
exactly.
and you can take charge of those situations. Okay, these things are like, as you correctly mentioned, like these things are like, okay, what I have in my control, what I can't control. So that's
Right.
like we can actually leave aside those things, and it's like just come out of your mind and
Yes.
write it down those things. And one more thing, as you exactly mentioned, this like we need to identify the stressors first, like what is causing our stress. That question is
Mm-hmm.
actually a very powerful one, like every 2 hours which you are asking to
Yes.
yourself, like that question is very
That is a
powerful,
must.
which
That
we
is a
have to
must
do
activity
away.
that I follow. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a
which we
must
need to
activity. And
do.
when you start changing, you actually start feeling uncomfortable. If I ask my audience, at least sit quiet, close your eyes for 5 minutes, they're just going to get uncomfortable, uneasy, like something would start happening up in their body, yeah. Because that is not common to them, yeah. But slowly and it happens. Change will be always uncomfortable at the starting,
Yes.
but very fruitful as you go in the journey.
Yes, because
Yeah.
even if you want to grow in your like professional wise or a
Mm.
business wise, you have to face that uncomfortableness. Like if you are in a comfort zone, there is no growth.
No.
Comfort zone is a killer, guys.
Right.
Don't be in a comfort zone. It's like if you feel like, okay, I'm in comfort zone, don't be there. Just go on and do
Yeah.
something, because at least like you, when you feel uncomfortable, you are growing over there. You are learning. If you are in a comfort zone, it's like you stop learning. You feel like, yeah, I am living my life, I have my food, I have my 9 to 5 job, I am going there, and yet
Hmm.
you feel like again like I don't have any growth. If you want to be a growth, go learn and the different activities. Go learn, like if you are in a software side, maybe go learn on a different kind of codings or maybe different topics. I don't know much about the software side, but I'm telling you to learn whatever the field you have.
Right.
Otherwise, it's like you will be stuck in that same situation, and again, that will also become a stressor for you in your life. Again, you will increase the stress.
Right.
That is one.
Right. To add on, like if you're feeling stressed, do 15 minutes, 30 minutes of exercise daily. Give yourself for this, because what happens, we are actually, most of us living sedentary lifestyle. So where we have to just sit at one place for about 10 to 12 hours, do our work, and like our mind is moving here and there, but our body is still. So let your body also move for at least 15 to 30 minutes in a day. Do exercise. If you like dancing, do like dancing. When I am stressed, I just play the music on and there I go. And I'm out of it. So like doing exercise, maybe yoga, if you know. If you can do meditation, there are so much of guided meditation videos for relieving stress. You can just on one of them and help yourself out. Also pay attention to the kind of food you are consuming, because of course that also drives your mood. If you are just having junk food, you are going to feel lazy, you will keep on procrastinating, maybe you will feel frustrated, just yell out on someone else who did nothing to you. So it will cause behavioral changes, which will later lead to stressful situations again. Like, how did you say that to me? I know that you were in a little low mood that time, but what made you go in the low mood? It was the food that was affecting you, right? So be careful about the food that you consume. Have intake of fruits, proteins, etc. So like everything, when you start looking at yourself, you actually get to know a lot.
Yeah.
Like in the morning, I thought, what about Kiran if you quit sugar and sweets for 1 year? I'm like, I love sweets. Don't tell me to make that commitment. Let's see. Never know. Once the commitment made is to be followed.
Great commitment, great commitment. We'll see, like we will take up the any questions if anybody has asked.
Yeah.
About the stress and all.
Thank you, dear audience, for patiently listening to us. And if you have any questions, please put it into the chat.
So that like we can address it, the questions.
Hello,
whatever you are
Ramana.
going through. Thank you for sharing your thoughts. These are very helpful for the professionals. Jagannath and many people have said like correct and wow. Hello, Ramana. Yeah, wow. Many people have joined. Please do ask the questions, guys, so that like we can address it and we can help you. And Kiran is actually an expert and she is a holistic healer as well, so she can suggest you some amazing tips and tricks. Hello, Himalayan Orchard. Wow. Okay. So let me ask you a question from the people, like how the journaling helps you. It's like many people talks about the journaling, right? And all, okay,
Right.
you have to write these things and all, like how it helps you to reduce the stress.
Of course, it helps because, see, when you are journaling, actually what you are doing, you are just transforming the energy that was here onto the paper. So something goes from here onto the paper, you feel lighter, you feel calmer, and that's how you just handle up that stressful situation. So journaling is nothing. You have to make a diary. You write whatever you feel like. Whatever good happened to you in the day, write it. Whatever bad happened to you in the day, write it. Any lesson that you have learned throughout the day, write it. Any appreciation you received, write it down. Just write 1 to 2 page of it. Again, write it till the thoughts keep on coming to you. It is again not 1 page, 2 page, 3 page, whether it should be written in the morning, in the evening, in the night. No, it's according to you. Whenever you have that free, your me time, you write it in that time. If you write just before the sleeping, you have a very sound sleep. And when you are having a good sleep, your body is healing. The next morning, you feel very fresh, feel good about yourself. That's how you wake up. So in journaling, you can write upon your thoughts because we see have lots of thought in the day, and there are like some of the thoughts which are just like that open app in our mind. So as we have apps in our mobile phone, if I'm just clicking on the apps, there are a lot of apps that are running at the background which are consuming my mobile battery, the processing time, yes, the processing power, etc. So that happens with us also. If there is some thought that is just popping up like this, just put it down on the paper, empty up yourself, you feel better about it. Thank for any
Yeah.
magic that has happened. Just write some gratitude for the people who have been kind to you in your entire day. You felt something bad about something happening or some person. Write it down. Let it come out from yourself. So that's a way of, I would say, kind of healing that you do. A kind of healing that you do. And while you write, if you're okay to play a good music at the background, play that music and keep on writing till thoughts are coming to you, and that's okay. Keep it in a diary.
Exactly.
That is like my concept of journaling.
Yeah.
Uh,
Actually, I do journaling, and it helps me a lot to internalize. It's like, as you said,
hmm,
it's like the solutions are not on the outside; it's actually inside. So this
right,
actually helps me to analyze like what is my thoughts, what is going, whether I'm doing it wrong or right.
right.
This helps me a lot. And
Hmm.
actually, Neelima, she is one of our coaches, so she is also there. I'd like to invite Neelima. We'll see if she is available because she is also a Reiki healer. She is
Wow.
NLP expert. She is a holistic life coach. Maybe she can share some wonderful lessons with us. Hi, Neelima.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi,
Hi.
how are you?
Yeah, we are doing good. So it's like today we are discussing about the stress and like what are all the techniques we have to follow to reduce, like to deal with the stress. And Kiran has shared many tips and tricks to do that, and amazing box technique and amazing CTC technique. So please share your knowledge. It's like why we are having these kind of stress today and like how to deal with it. Please, Nidima, over to you.
Okay, thank you, thank you. Stress is nothing you have created, you are fogging in your mind. That's it. If you start loving yourself, if you start giving priority to yourself, no one can stop,
Exactly.
right? And no one get a stress, and no one can give you a stress. Stress is like just like you are keep on thinking on others thing. You're not
We are the one.
supposed to give. Yeah, we are the one who give the leverage. Okay, you'll come to me and give me some stress. So if agar koi de raha hai, to it's fine. Don't take it, no. It's
Exactly.
it's on us. If we are setting up boundaries that no, I don't want to take this, you're not supposed to take it.
Yes.
So when you say no, I don't want it, might be sometimes they feel bad why they are not taking it, but after that they'll understand. If they're good friends for you, they'll understand. So don't worry about it.
Yeah. That's why it's like practicing that self love is very important nowadays. Like
Yeah.
we don't love ourselves. We feel like okay, love you means it's like you. Like we want to love other persons only, not ourselves.
So
So love
many
yourself
people,
guys first.
yes, yes. So many people I have met, and they say, no, I love myself, right? When I ask, क्या करते हैं आप अपने love के लिए? They said, no, I sleep for 9 hours. I take outside food. So I said, this is very bad love you have. Change your lover now. So
Exactly.
if you having anxiety, make it out. Why it is there? What makes you anxious? And if it is anything outside, please go to your coaches, go to your mentors, and ask them. They are trained into that. go them and ask how I can get rid of it if you are not able to do it.
Yes.
But don't get into that, okay, no, I need to do this, I need to do that. Some people are going for running. Why you are going for running? For removing your anxiety. Anxiety can't get out from running. It get out from your thinking. You have to think in that you have a certain patterns. So stress, we all are working in somewhere. We all have stress, and stress somehow it's good, which gives you courage to do something.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
It's important.
Yeah. As actually previously Kiran has explained about this acute stress and the chronic
But
stress
yeah,
very
again,
beautifully.
I would just quote here,
Yeah.
genius is knowing where to stop. So if you're having some amount of stress, it's good. But if you're having a lot of it, you need to deal with it. Yeah, you need to
Yes.
deal with it. You need to help yourself.
Yes, exactly.
Yes. So you need to think about it. What things which gives you stress. So neither writing a journal, neither anything can give you stress-free life until
We
you
have to
want it.
identify the stressors first. It's like
Yeah.
Yes.
to identify these stressors and to increase, like to be aware of it, then writing helps. Because like otherwise,
Yes.
like if you feel like okay, if I write, my stress will go off. No, it's like you can identify
You
the
cannot
stressors.
completely see, you cannot completely be away from it. It is a part of life. But yeah, you have certain things which can help you in such situations. You can apply them and get over it.
Yes.
Yes, because you need to understand, no, why stress is there. If you say no, that I don't want to take it, no one can give you stress.
Exactly. So
If someone comes to you and say no, this is not good for you, and anything which comes to you, no, this, when you say no, मुझे नहीं चाहिए यार, जो भी आपका है आप अपने पास रखो, it's fine, until unless it's good for me, I don't want that.
Yes.
Simple. But
It
what
is
we do, no, we are not ready to set our boundaries. We are giving them a privilege to come and hit every time. तो फिर स्ट्रेस, जब आप मांग रहे हो स्ट्रेस, दूसरे आपको स्ट्रेस देंगे ही, राइट? So
we have to
understand.
learn how to set the boundaries, and when you set the boundaries, guys, you feel like okay, other person feels bad. Exactly, the other person might feel bad for temporary, because it's like you are in a different mood previously, and now you want to set the boundaries. You will be in a different mood. Obviously, they'll feel uncomfortable with those things and all. So be patient. If that relationship is very important to you, explain to them what's happening within you. They'll understand. Make relationship like flourish.
Yes, because see, when we are into relationship with anyone, with our parents, with our family, with our friends, we have some social needs. We have some needs. That's why we are there, right? So we have to understand, if we are taking it, okay, I need to take my stress, I need to take this anxiety, I need to take this stress on myself. Don't get into that, no. You will start your loving yourself and give a damn good lover to yourself.
Yeah.
If you love yourself, how you can hurt yourself?
Yes.
Right?
Actually, I would ask
You
for
cannot
your
hurt
permission to leave because I have a meeting at
it's actually
12 o'clock.
11:40. It's like we also should do like where to stop, not only the stress.
This is never ending
Let me know, and
conversation.
if you have any questions, post it on our, like maybe you can DM us, and I'll have like list down all our professionals handles down to this video, so that like you can get in touch with them and you can ask the questions. They are very helpful and very lovable, guys. And thank you so much, Kiran, for joining.
Welcome.
Thank you.
My pleasure,
much,
dear.
Nilima.
Thank you for
Thank you so much
inviting
My
me.
pleasure.
Thank you, thank you.
You have
We'll meet again. We
invited
like
me.
every
Thank
Sunday.
you.
This will be happening, guys. Wisdom waves. So please do inform your friends and the family members so that they can also learn some beautiful insights and they can also be aware of themselves and improve themselves.